So this is AZ-104-Lab number 9, implement Intersight connectivity. Let's log in into Azure portal. So lab introduction. In this lab, you explore communication between virtual networks. You implement virtual network peering and test connections. You will also create a custom route lab scenario. Your organization segment core IT apps and service such as DNS and security services from other part of the business, including manufacturing department. However, in some scenario, app and services in the core area need to communicate with apps and services in the manufacturing area. In this lab, you configure connectivity between the segmented areas. This is a common scenario for separating production from development or separating one subsidiary from another. This is going to be the lab architect. So task 1 is to create a core service virtual machine and virtual network. Create Azure virtual machine, and this is going to be the value. Virtual machine name core service VM. Public inbound port none. Next is disk. Next is networking. This is going to be the values inside networking. Name is subnet is core, range is given. Okay. Select monitoring tab for board diagnostics. Select disable and review and create. So next task 2 is like create a virtual machine in different virtual network. In this task, you create a virtual service virtual network with a virtual machine. Again, navigate to virtual machine. From virtual machine page, select create Azure virtual machine. Resource is going to be the same. Name is manufacturing VM this time. Public inbound port none. Dix networking. On the networking tab for virtual network, select create new. Review and create. Failed validation failed for the following tab basic. Okay. Task 3 is use network watcher to test the connection between virtual network. In this task, you verify that resources in paired virtual network can communicate with each other. Network watcher will be used to test the connection before continuing. Ensure both virtual machines have been deployed and are running. Select network watcher. From the network watcher in network diagnostic tool menu, select connection troubleshoot. Use the following information to complete the fields on connection troubleshoot page. Protocol TCP preferred IP version both. Destination port 3389. Source port blank and other is default. Even if I have selected this machine, why it is not showing here, I don't know. Let's run diagnostic test. It may take a couple of minutes for test result to be returned. Let's wait until this is completed. So result of the connectivity test is status is unreachable and outbound network security group diagnostic deny, inbound deny. So let's continue with task 4. Configure virtual network peering. Now we are going to peer both of the virtual networks we have created. First is this core service VNet and second is manufacturing VNet. Under settings, select peering. Now we are going to add one peering link. Name is core service VNet to manufacturing VNet. Allow core service VNet to access the peer virtual network. Okay. Allow core service VNet to access the peer virtual network. No, not selected, not selected. Just a sec. This virtual network. Remote virtual network. This is a bit different. Local virtual network is Local virtual network name is this. Okay. And allow core service VNet to access peered virtual network. Selected. Allow core service VNet to receive forward traffic from peered virtual network. Selected. And both are unselected. Okay. Then there is remote virtual network with this name, resource manager. I know resource ID not selected. Subscription, your subscription name is given. This is selected, selected. Both are unselected and add. This is added. In core service VNet peering, verify that the core service VNet to manufacturing VNet peering is listed. Yes. Now we will go to manufacturing VNet. In peering, manufacturing to core service VNet is selected, is listed. Next is task 5. Use Azure PowerShell to test the connection. Let's go to core service VM. On the overview in the networking section, record the private IP. Okay. Test the connection to core service VM from manufacturing. There are many ways to check connection. In this task, you use run command. You could also continue to use network watcher, or you could use a remote desktop connection to access the virtual machine. Once connected, use test connection. You have time to give RDP a try. Okay, let's first try with network watcher. Let's wait until the system. As we can see now, the connectivity test is reachable. Outbound NSG is diagnostic allow. Inbound NSG diagnostic allow. This was not allow before and it was unreachable. So now let's try with this settings. Where is the operation blade? Let's try this PowerShell. Okay, after spending some time, I think I have figured it out. Under CLI, yes, we have this. Okay, let's restart this. And till then, we will have to look at the IP address of core service VM. Okay, just a second. Here is some changes in our operation. Let's go to virtual machine, manufacturing VM. And under operation we have run command. Okay, and select run shell. Okay, for it may take a couple of minutes for the script to time out. The top of the page shows an information message. Script execution in progress. Let's wait until this script is successfully executed. Okay, after a while we got an output and TCP test succeeded true. Now we are going to do task 6. In this we are going to create a custom route. In this task you want to control network traffic between the perimeter subnet and the internal core services subnet. A virtual network appliance will be installed in the core service subnet and all traffic should be routed there. Select subnet and name is perimeter, subnet range is then we are going to select route table and create new route table. After route table deploys, go to resources, select route and then add. Route name is perimeter to core. Destination type IP address. Destination range. Next hop virtual appliance. Next hop address. Now we are going to associate the route with the subnet. Select subnet, associate. You have created a user-defined route to track traffic from DMZ to new NVA. So this lab is completed. Thank you.